Hey, have you ever tried to really think about time? That's right, I said time. And no, I'm not talking about Joe checking his watch kind of time. This video isn't about some lecture about time management either. I'm talking about the real deal, the true essence of time. You know, that massive, invisible force that's always ticking away, whether we like it or not. So tell me, have you actually sat down and wrestled with the weight of it? Because if not, you better buckle up because we're about to go there. But hey, before we dive right in, if you're new to the channel, the name is Romelio, and welcome. Here, we talk about mindset, motivations, and building the life that we really want. And let me tell you, this topic is truly personal for me because I used to waste precious time like I was never going to run out of it. But guess what? It does. And realizing that changed everything for me. Because time is one thing that we all have in equal measure each day. Yet somehow, it's also what we're always running out of. And the crazy gut punch truth is that once time passes, you can never get it back. No second chances, no rewinds. I've learned this the hard way through losses that till this day still makes me unable to breathe right when I think about them. This isn't just some philosophical discussion. This is my life I am sharing. And by the end of this video, you'll learn how my story relates to a lot of people's lives. It's the quiet tragedy we all face but rarely acknowledge until it's too late. You see, early in my military career, I was always gone. Deployments after deployments. Each goodbye at the door gutted me. Watching my daughter's faces as I walk away. My ex-wife at the time holding everything together back home. I told myself it was temporary, that there would always be more time later. But I learned that time does not wait. By the time I realized how much I was missing, those first steps, those school plays, bedtime stories, my marriage had crumbled under the weight of all those absences. It turned into I only get my girls every other week, pretty much 4 to 6 days per month. I remember the best and worst days of that chapter. And the best days is picking my daughters up when it was my turn. That moment when they run to me yelling, "Daddy!" Pure unfiltered joy, I tell you. And the worst? Well, every single Sunday drop off, watching them walk away, wondering how many more of these moments I'll get before they're grown. And we all know kids grow extremely fast. So they all eventually grew older, where spending time with their dad is no longer cool. Oh, and speaking of dad, here's what really changed me. Losing the people I least expected. I used to think time was something I had, that the people I love would always be there. I didn't think much about the hours I spent with my father, my dad. I used to think those were just ordinary moments, like fixing the leaky pipe in the garage, sitting in silence while fishing at the lake, him teaching me how to change the oil of my first car. Back then, it was just stuff that we did. I didn't realize those were the moments I now really miss the most. Because then one day, he got very sick. My dad's cancer came in our lives like a thief in the night. And not long after, he was gone. Just like that, just a short warning, very little time to prepare. All those little things we did together, things I took for granted, suddenly became just memories that I would now give anything to relive. And my aunt, so many of us have someone like her. She worked tirelessly, always putting others first. Next year, she'd say, I'll take time for myself. And when I finally retired from the military, I was stationed in Washington State at the time, and we were going to reunite in Florida. But 3 days before our cross country drive, a fatal crash took her from us. And just like that, no warning, no goodbye. Let's face it, time doesn't slow down for anyone. It doesn't care if you're ready or not. It just keeps moving forward, 1 second at a time. We often say, I'll do it tomorrow. But let me tell you something. Tomorrow is nothing but a concept. It's an illusion that allows us to justify our delays. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. What we truly have is now, this moment, this breath, this opportunity. How often do we waste our time worrying about the past or fearing the future? We get so wrapped up in regrets of what happened or anxiety about what might happen that we completely ignore the present. But the present is all we truly have. It's the only place where life actually happens. How you spend your time is none of my business, and how I do mine is none of yours. But let's reflect on how we truly spend our time. How many hours have we spent scrolling through social media, watching random videos, or mindlessly passing time without distraction? Now, imagine if we spent even half of that time working towards our goals, nurturing our passions, or simply spending quality moments with the people we love. Time is one-way street. Once you spend it, it is gone forever. And every hour you spend doing something meaningless is an hour you've traded for nothing. The true cost of time is not money, it's potential, it's the experience. The true cost of time, it's growth. The true cost of time is life itself. People often talk about time management as if it is the secret sauce to everything. And yes, it's essential to manage your time wisely. But what if we aimed higher? What if we sought to master time, not just to manage it? To master time means to be intentional about every minute, every hour, every day. It means having a clear vision of where we want to go, making sure every step we take leads us there. You see, time mastery isn't about filling our schedule with tasks. It's about aligning our actions with our purpose. It's about knowing that each day we're moving closer to our dreams, not just getting through the day. So, how do we do that? How do we make time our ally instead of our enemy? Well, first, let's get clear on our priorities. What is that thing that truly matters to us? What do we want to accomplish before our time runs out? Once we know that, cut out the noise, eliminate distraction, focus on what matters. And second, we need to take actions now. Don't wait for the perfect moment, because perfect moment, it does not exist. Start where you're at with what you have and take that next step. And third, respect your time and the time of others. When you make a commitment, honor it. When you set a deadline, meet it. Respecting time is a sign of respecting yourself and the people around you. At the end of our lives, we won't regret the things we tried and failed at. We will regret the things we never attempted because we were too scared or too busy or too distracted. If you truly want to honor time you've been giving, then live it with courage. Take the risk. Follow your dreams. Love fully. Laugh loudly. Live boldly. Because every new day is a gift from God. Every moment is an opportunity. Don't waste it. Cherish your time. Protect it. Invest it. Because one day, all you'll have are memories of how you spend your precious time. Make sure those memories are worth holding on to. This is what I've learned. We waste our lives waiting for someday while ignoring the goldmine of ordinary moments we have right now. That quick coffee with your spouse before work, that's good stuff. Your kid rambling about their Roblox, Minecraft, that's your legacy. And your parents telling you the same old stories? I learned that all of those were treasures. We're so busy chasing some future version of happiness that we miss the life happening right in front of us, right in our very eyes. So here's what I'm asking for all of us to do. You see, I am not some hotshot guru, but I am just a simple guy who learned the hard way. First, let's put the phone down. When we're with the people we care about, really see them. Next, let's say the things we think we'll have time to say later. Let's do the small things now. That fishing trip, the lazy Sunday, or perhaps a simple phone call. Because here's the truth sometimes we don't want to face. That later we are counting on isn't promised. The people we love won't always be here. And one day we'll realize those ordinary moments we took for granted were actually the extraordinary ones. So here's the takeaway for all of us. Time isn't just money. It's not renewable resource. Time is life itself. That's right.
And the greatest tragedy, honestly, isn't death. It's getting to the end and realizing that we were too busy, too distracted, to not right now to be actually living the life that we already have. Don't let that be your story. Let's get this. Let's start today with the people in front of us, with the life that we already have right now. Because this moment, this ordinary Friday, this might be the stuff in the future that we may be longing to have back. But hey, if this video made you check your current situation, even just for a quick second, how about hit that like button, subscribe, or you know what, better yet, leave me a comment below. Let me know how this episode resonated with you. And perhaps maybe we can keep the dialogue going. And as always, thanks for hanging out with your boy Romelio. That's right.